Okay, guys, I'm correcting myself. I finally got the days together. Welcome to day, oh my gosh, Vlogmas day 20 and day 73 of the challenge. I had to go back and look at what video you guys are on. You guys are on day 70 and day 17 of Vlogmas. That's how far ahead I am. So when you see the next clip, I will be telling you that it's day 73, but I'll be saying it's like day 18 or 19. No, it's actually day 20 of Vlogmas. So we're moving right along. All right, back to the video, or not back to the video. Here is the video later. What's up, everyone? Welcome to day 73 of the challenge. Vlogmas day, oh Lord, I think it's Vlogmas day 18 or 19. I think it's 19. I promise y'all are not going to miss the 24 days because everybody wants to know, how does the Symphora box end? Of course you guys want to know, even if the Advent Day calendar sucks. I said it. It sucks. But I know that Dee over at Lashur TV agrees with me, and one of my other good friends agrees with me as well. Like, people are just like, I'm gonna shop at Ulta. It just solidifies why I've been shopping at Ulta. Anyway, so I am en route to my appointment. It's a lash appointment. I know. It's literally, I think I'm going to just only get lashes once a month. But I don't know. Or when I have special occasions. I'll see in the new year. But actually after the new year, because I had to schedule myself out to ensure that I could actually make sure I had an appointment. So we'll see. Anyway, so challenge-wise, what do I have going on? Well, Miss D already knows that my chair canceled on me today. But I'm going to tell you why I think. This is what I think happened. So, last week, she didn't show up. My chair didn't show up for our meeting. And I think it's one of two things. I'm not required to send my draft via email. I'm required to upload it to the learning management system that my school uses, which is Canvas. And honestly, I didn't do this intentional. It was just like I uploaded the latest draft into my discussion thread and didn't think anything about it. I didn't email it to her, which again, I'm not required to. It's not anything that's been said. It's just something that I've learned and just observing and meeting her and all of that I think it's a preference, but it's not said. Listen, I don't have time for those kind of, I don't want to say mind games, but just like, what are you actually trying to say? Because you're saying this, but I don't really know. And it was a mistake on my end, but it really wasn't a mistake because I did submit the paper. I just did not submit it and email her directly to say, hey, here's my latest draft. And because she didn't see it in her email, I'm thinking that's why she didn't show up. And honestly, it was perfectly fine in my book. So last night, I said, you know what, Deanna? You're going to test your theory. I'm a very observant person, even for being online. And I say this because I teach online and I have to be hyper vigilant and aware of what's going on with students. So I'm always hyper vigilant anyway. That's just my personality. But it is a real skill to be able to do it online. So I don't want to say I've perfected it, but I have figured it out. I will say that. So I said, Deanna, test this theory. Let's just see. If you upload your discussion in the discussion thread like you're required to do for attendance by way of the school, and if you copy this message over into an email, I bet you're going to hear from her. So, because typically, like I said in the past, that's what I've done just out of habit. Last Thursday, I just think my mind was like, I was honestly exhausted, and I'm not making an excuse. It's just the truth. I went to campus. I traveled 3 days last week. 3 days. And I'm not going to lie to you. By Thursday, I think one of those days last week, I fell asleep working on the paper. So I was delusioned. I'm not going to lie. So sure enough, today, who gets an email from the chair saying all meetings are canceled? And I think it said for this week, so I wonder if other students are receiving it as well. I don't know. But it was like, I'll just wait to see your latest draft that you said you're going to submit by 12 o'clock. So I'm like, all right, bet. I did send it at 12:07. That's because I was messaging with Miss D over at Lashare TV, and I was like, oh crap. I said I was going to send this at 12. But I think also in my mind, I thought I was going to send it at 12:30. I think that's what I originally thought I was going to do. But I actually emailed and said 12 o'clock, but it's fine. She got it. Meeting was canceled. So that's my chair update for the day. She basically proved my theory that she wants me to upload in a discussion thread, but also email it to her. Because that's her preference that she never said. But if I don't do it, then I don't meet with her. Bottom line is this. When the next cycle for the next 9 weeks of class comes, I'm going to be in the Chapter 3 course. I'm already ahead of schedule, which is the real point. You want to be ahead of schedule. So I'm ahead, and in the next 9 weeks, I will be working on Chapter 4, which is what I wanted to do, which is why I did the 75-day challenge to begin with, because I'm going to finish Chapter 3 by Saturday, and that's the point. That is the whole point of all of this. So, in spite of it seeming like I don't care, I'm being lazy, I'm dragging my feet, which also, I'm going to say this too, because I was telling my husband this. I think I told you guys about the student that my chair kept comparing me to and how they got through their whole paper. And I'm just like, no, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying that this student went through 3 classes, 9 weeks each. 9 weeks each. So at 9 weeks, let's see. At 27 weeks, this person did 100 pages worth of work. Let me tell you something. I was born, but I wasn't born yesterday, okay? Let me say that. Secondly, because I got the cheat code, I already work in higher education, okay? So, I had mentioned this to the peer group the other day. I was like, guys, we had all figured out that their committee their committee members are working with my chair, and my chair is a committee member on their papers, right? And they also, not that their committee chair was comparing them, but heard about this student that got through their paper in like 3 courses. And I was like, guys, I told my mom, there's no way. You can't tell me, don't tell me that you're over here. And Miss D, I know you can speak to this in terms of writing a script. This person wrote over 100 pages in 27 weeks. You work, you're an entrepreneur full-time, whatever, you have your own business, and you have young children, and you mean to tell me that you wrote 100 pages in 27 weeks? And you got the college changing policies for you? Stop! Who are you lying to? Because you know what you did? You used AI. I said it. And I told my mom that. And my mom was chuckling because she's like, I know my child is probably right. Okay. This was without even reading the paper. Never saw this student's paper. So sure enough, my chair shares this paper with me as a sample to be like, just in case, because I told her, I was like, I'm reading other papers for understanding. I'm looking at the handbook, blah, 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 blah. I'm doing all the things, right? So I get the paper and I'm getting to the part of and she said to me, she's like, there's nothing wrong with AI as far as giving ideas and supporting. And I'm like, okay, I've said this to my students. There's a way in how you use it. You should be the original thought of your work, right? So I was like, you know what? She's right. If I don't understand something, I probably could check with ChatGPT just to see what it says, right? And there's other better AI platforms out there. I have to know because I'm an educator that teaches teachers, right? So I said, Deanna, just go ahead and do what you do with your students. Because yes, I have had students that have submitted a complete AI paper, okay? So, and just like I tell the students, I know when I'm reading a soulless paper, it's not hard because I read research for a living, okay? I read papers for a living. I just happen to type the topic, trustworthiness and quality for research. What is trustworthiness and quality for research? Because I was questioning the source that I read in this student's paper. Because I've seen this nonsense with my own students. I'm like, how do you get a source from 1917? Did you blow the dust off of that paper? Did you tape it together? Like, what did you have to do? Okay? Let me look at the time. I better hurry up. I gotta hurry up. So, sure enough, I find that source that's in that student's paper. That was like from 1958. I said, all right, let me find this source in our library. Guess who can't find the source? So I'm just sitting here shaking my head. My point of all of this is the reason why I cannot seem to get 100 pages written in 27 weeks is because I'm writing my paper. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. And so I'm like, if you're going to measure me against other students, at least measure me with other students that are taking the same approach. I don't know, writing their own paper. That's step one. And again, I'm in academia and there's a lot of conversation about AI. And I get it. But I'm also teaching other teachers. So I have to understand these tools because I'm going to see it show up in my classes. And it has. And I have to figure out how do I address it and how I deal with it. But I'm like, when I see bogus sources that I can't trace back, we have a problem. We have a huge problem. And again, ChatGPT is okay, but you better check your sources. And you better find the original source because it's not going to spit out the original work. Like, it's just not. It's hit or miss. And that's with any of these AI sources. So, anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this little rant because I'm not trying to rant, but that's the other back end of what I'm having to deal with. By the way, this is what I'm giving my lash lady. This is the kit put together. I promise I'm going to put one together and film it, and then that way you guys can see it. All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Vlogmas day number 20. We're moving right along. All right, I'm going to start this video. Well, depending on when y'all get this video, I may have already started a video, but I'm going to start this particular video talking about a tip. Make sure you layer your clothes when you're traveling. I feel like I mentioned this before at some point, but make sure you dress in layers. Layers can be really helpful when you're basically traveling in a warm or cold climate. For me, this time of the year, I'm getting ready to travel. I'm going from a very dry, cool climate at night to a cooler climate. I mean, it's cold at night here, but even traveling from my town up to Phoenix, it's a completely different desert, completely different climate. Phoenix is still cool at night, but during the daytime, it's much warmer. It sometimes can be 10 to 15 degrees warmer than where I live. So I like to wear a lot of shirts that are sleeveless. So, and what I'll do is I'll wear this shirt, but then I'll put a sweater on top or like a cardigan, a very light cardigan. And then I will carry a jacket with me and perhaps a scarf. That's what I do just traveling in state. Now, when I get ready to travel to Texas, I'll be wearing jeans. Sometimes I'll wear joggers. I'll probably wear joggers, because I'm going to want to have those joggers on the way back. but I'll probably wear something along the lines of this where I can layer it. I'll have on a t-shirt, or not a t-shirt, but just kind of a sleeveless shirt with a sweater or a cardigan of some sort, and then the jacket that I plan to wear while in San Antonio. So it's not really cold there. They've been getting a lot of rain, which is, I don't want to say it's not common, but it's becoming more common for that area. So I want to just make sure that I dress in layers and make sure that I'm comfortable. Um, as far as, I never wear sandals on a plane. Nope, 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 nope. I have my reasons for it. Um, I just feel like planes have a lot of germs. And because I've gotten sick, again, I'll share that at another time, but I've gotten sick, not from a plane, but from a different experience. And it's just like, there's certain spaces I'm just not going to wear sandals in because it's just too many germs. And as someone who has eczema, I just can't, no, I'm just not even going to play that game. So I tend to wear sneakers that are comfortable. I will be wearing my Hokas because I'm going to want to be, I'm going to want to walk while I'm in San Antonio visiting my family. And I'm also going to want to walk while I'm on the cruise ship. So I usually wear my Hokas, and then I will pack one pair of like really cute shoes, like my Adidas sneakers that I love to wear. They just go with everything. And then I'll usually pack, for this time of the year, I'll pack a pair of like booties, like boots that will go with anything. But this time, I don't know, I might change it up because we're going on a cruise ship. So I kind of need to have shoes for that too. Anyways, enough of that. Just dress in layers. All right, so you guys are all waiting for the Ulta versus Sephora boxes. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, we can guess. I mean, yesterday or today, we got a pretty decent product from Ulta. Or not from Ulta, from Sephora. I'm shocked that they gave us a full product of anything. Actually, that was 2 days ago. I'm still very shocked that they gave us a decent sized product. They gave us an eyeliner, but then they turned around and gave us a lip mask the next day. So they could have at least given you 2 or 3. We're on day 9 of the 12 Days of Beauty by Ulta, and brought to us by Joy Bright. All right, so day number 9. These tweezers have come in handy because I'm able to like strip off all this tape. They surely secure these boxes. All right, what do we have here, Ulta? What y'all got? Because it feels different. Oh! I mean, trio eyeshadow. Let me tell you something. This is great for traveling. Especially if you're an eyeshadow person, like it's got shimmer. I mean, and if you like to do, what is it? Oh my gosh. My brain can't think of it. But anyways, if you like neutral colors, I think this can go well. So back when I used to wear eyeshadow, like this shimmer was my jam. I ain't even gonna lie. So anyways, a little travel size eyeshadow. They've also given us an eyeliner. They've given us a matte cream, a lip mask. I mean, your lips are going to be covered. Gloss, clear brow gel, a lipstick. Pretty color. That was the first thing we got. And all of us that have been following along, we were like, what? A full-size lipstick? What are we talking about? We were shocked. And we have a cream eyeshadow. And last but not least, we also have an eye primer. So, I mean, you're all set. Like, literally, I feel like I could pack all this stuff and take it with me to travel. If I wanted to, if these were like colors that I was planning to wear while I was out traveling. But anyways, great products. All right, so y'all are waiting for Sephora, the moving lights. 24-day Avid Day calendar. We are on day 20 of our calendar. Let's see. Where is 20? Oh, that's right here. She's right here. So what do we got here, Ulta? I mean, Sephora. I keep mixing them up. You know what? They should have labeled this box. This should have been for a teenager. That's what I'm starting to think. Like a preteen. Oh, they've made me angry. I want my money back. That's what I want. Look what we got, guys. Look at this. I mean, sure, if I want to clip my hair back so it doesn't get in my face while I'm doing my makeup. I know that this is like a trendy style. Like, I get that. But the quality on this, I know I've said this probably like 2 or 3 videos ago, but for those of you that are new, and if you've never shopped at Sephora, and maybe you're an Ulta girl, or I don't know what you are, but the place that I go to get my brows done, the makeup artist, she explained to me, she was like, Ulta is the better place. It is truly for the consumer, truly for someone who's an everyday person that wants to have access to amazing products that are still high quality without breaking the bank. And she told me the cheat codes. She was like, listen, you don't need to buy full-size products of stuff. You can just go over to the travel size section in Ulta and just basically get the travel size of things so you can try it and see if you actually like it. And I'm like, dang, that's genius. And so she was like, you don't need to buy that giant bottle or Dermalogica. She's like, girl, get the travel size. Pay a fraction of the price. This is why they still get my business. This is why when I'm not at home and I'm taking care of myself, I'm at the Barnett salon because it's just common sense. But she explained to me Sephora is considered a more high-end store. So if you're wondering, like, why am I so frustrated with Sephora? Because you're supposed to be the higher end of the two. That's why I was so excited about their Avid Day calendar. But I'm so disappointed because I'm like, y'all didn't even try. Like, you're putting one-time use cheap products in here, and that's what's pissing me off. Is that it's not, and I know I did not pay no $22 for this box. I know it wasn't $22. I want to say it was over $50. So to pay over $50 for these cheap items, cheap. I'm like, even Ulta's like branded stuff is better than this stuff. That's why it's so disappointing. So anyways, I guess when you put these clips on, Miss D, go ahead and put Miss Sylvia on too, because you're going to need both. You got 2 things to pull the locks up and get ready to go. You also have cleansing wipes for your face. You have a brown matte liner, a red lip liner. You have eyeliner. Let's get the nail art together for those of you that are new. I always go through all the products that I've received so far. We also have nail art, 2 nail polishes, well, a white and a top coat and emery board. Here is our spa day. You have your mitt, you have your body wash / bubble. Like, I don't even think you're going to get enough bubble bath out of this. Seriously. I mean, anyways, let me just get off my soapbox, literally. We have a brightening eye cream, and now we have a collection of masks. There is a foot, face, lip mask, blackhead remover, and anti-circles under the eye. I mean, you're all set. You're just only going to experience it for 1 whole day. That's it. Because then they want you to go to the store and spend like $5 for this stuff. For each one, I bet. I don't even want to know. They don't have to worry about me going back. I mean, I don't even know if I would accept like business sponsorship from them. Because I would be like, No, I want to know what these products are, because I'm not going to put any kind of ad or solicit something that I'm not actively going to use. It just doesn't make any sense. It's very counterproductive to me. So, anyways, they got my business for this. And maybe they only get my business when it comes to Avid Day calendar. So we could do this, challenge every year. Which box is better, Ulta or Sephora? Who knows? Ulta could be the disappointing one next year. I don't know. We can only wait and find out. Also, with the Sephora box, we got the tweezers. So, anyways, y'all have an amazing day, amazing night, and this has been fun. We only have day 21, 22, 23, and 24. We have 4 days left of getting through our Avid Day calendar. And I'm going to have to double check days, because I think I'm going to have to open 2 things on the same day, so we can finish this all on Christmas Day, because that's kind of the point, right? Anyways, have a great day, have a great night, and I will catch y'all on the next video. Take care. What's up, everyone, and welcome to day 20 of Vlogmas. And don't ask me what day the challenge is on. The challenge is almost over. The time that I'm recording this actual video, it is challenge day 74. So again, we're ahead of schedule, but we're going to get into this really quickly. All right, so I have some travel tips, and from this point on, either you're going to get multiple clips back to back, anyways, you might get multiple clips back to back. Actually, it might be Vlogmas Day, I said 20, but it might actually be Vlogmas Day 21. Maybe I said that already. Anyways, all right, so from moving on forward, I'm going to give you guys a travel tip. And then, of course, you guys want to know, what's in Ulta versus Sephora. So that's what some of these videos will look like moving forward. Possibly. We'll see. All right. So my travel tip, I believe I already talked to you guys about layering your clothes. I checked it off. I didn't go back to rewatch the video, but I have plenty of other tips. Trust me. All right. So keep valuables in a secure bag. Also, by using a crossbody, and limit your accessories. I say this for a number of reasons. So I love a good crossbody. That's my favorite. But this summer when I was traveling, I decided to go with, I think it's the Kiwu. Anyways, I'm gonna mess the name up, I'm sorry. But it's like a sling crossbody bag. I preferred that approach because it's crossbody. It was big enough to hold my camera, also big enough to hold my phone, and it had some really good secure pockets on the inside of it. There are some other, what is it, is it RDF? RF? Y'all forgive me, it's so late. It's almost midnight. Okay, so I realize I have to always turn the gestures off when I'm talking, because I always shut off the camera. All right, so I got to pick up kind of where I left off, but I started talking about the importance of having a good secure type of bag, and here's why. I also want to say you want to really do some research as to where you're going, figure out what the crime rate is like. I'm not trying to scare anyone, but you just need to be aware. So for instance, I was traveling to Italy this past summer, and I was in, I think it was, where did I go? Tuscany, Rome, and Venice. Out of all those places, literally when my friend, my BFF, and I got on the bus to go to Venice, there were multiple signs on the bus. We were warned at our hotel. We were warned in the airport. Be mindful of theft. There were signs. In all the travels I've had in the world, I don't often see signs warning you that there is a theft problem. So I say all of that to say this, just be aware of your surroundings, be aware of where you're going. Maybe you don't want to wear a larger crossbody bag if you're in a high crime area or high theft area, I should say. Maybe you want to wear something that's a little bit more discreet. And going from there. So that's just my take on it. I was going to share this whole other story, but for the sake of time, we got to just keep this thing rolling, because I got to record 3 more videos before I leave town. All right, so we have our 12 Days of Beauty, 12 Pieces of Beauty Avid Day Calendar by Joy Bright, brought to us by Joy Bright from Ulta. And we are on day number 10. We're almost done. We only have 3 more to go, technically. I don't know how I got ahead on this, but I did. All right, so let's see what number 10 brings us with Ulta. Oh, ooh. Okay, we got a blush. I mean, wow. It's a little deep, but hey, it's a blush. I mean, at this point, you can beat your whole face, as the kids say. I don't know how they say it, but they say something about along the lines of that. All right, so with Ulta, we also got eyeshadow. We have brow gel. We have lip mask. Of course, I'm gonna throw something. We also have eyeshadow primer. We have a eyeliner, a gel eyeliner. We also have a cream eyeshadow. We have a lip gloss. The lipstick I can't wait to wear for work on Zoom. And we also have a matte cream. So we're doing pretty good with Ulta. I'm not gonna lie. They have not disappointed at all. Okay, so we've got our favorite box of all of them. Moving Lights by Sephora. We're on day, oh my Lord, I got stuff falling off. Hey, you know what? As much as I've had to open this box, we're on day 21. So right here. Let's see, what do we have? All Day Hydrator, Super Hydrator. Okay. Just so y'all can kind of get a look. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, it's better than the other tiny little face thing they gave me. So we've got a pear brightening eye cream, which the face wash would be with this, but I gave that away to someone already, but that's okay. We also have nail art and emery board, so you can do your nails. We know how I feel about this. And let's see, I'm gonna like gently pick this stuff up. Over here, we have a lip liner. We also have an eyeliner. This is like between this and the tweezers. Actually, these 3 items are like the only 3 decent things. And the reason why I think they're decent is because you can use them more than one time and actually decide if you like it or not. I don't feel like all the other stuff is like that. It's just like one use. I'm just gonna put these all up. Basically, you can get your feet, face, eyes, and everything together all at once. For those of you that are brand new to the channel and you have no idea what I'm talking about. But if you go back, you can hear everything, all my rants about this Sephora box. Also, I can't forget the mascara. This is also, I mean, you know what? They led with this. I was like, ooh, this is going to be a good box. And then they released all this other nonsense to us. So we have the Mitt one-time use body wash. And last but not least, oh, we have our hydrating cleansing mask, which is great for travel. And we've got Miss Sylvia and her kinfolk. That's what we got. So that concludes day 21 of Vlogmas. I'm going to go ahead and roll into day 22 of Vlogmas. All right. What's up, everyone, and welcome to day 22 of Vlogmas. All right, I'm going to kick off this Vlogmas day with a travel tip. And today's travel tip is make sure that you travel with some sort of a sewing kit. I don't know why. I mean, I always have it. Have I ever actually had to use it? No. But anytime I look up anything regarding travel tips, they always say, make sure you have a sewing kit. You just never know. And honestly, I think the reason why I'm like, why should I have a sewing kit? I think sewing kits can be valuable when you are on a longer trip. I think that's when you need to really make sure you have something in place. You don't know what's going to be available to you when you are traveling to a foreign country or even to someplace stateside. You just never know. So it's always good to just go ahead and have a sewing kit. All right, this video is going to be super quick. I know you guys are like anxiously waiting to know what is going on with our Ulta versus Sephora boxes. So let's get right into it. All right, we have our Ulta box, 12 Days of Beauty, 12-piece Beauty Avid Day Calendar, brought to us by Joy Bright. And we are on day number 11. Where did I put my tool so I can open this? And so far, Ulta is winning this competition. But let's see what 11 has. Oh, highlighter. I personally don't wear highlighter, but it's not like my thing. I do like a good blush, but hey, highlighter is good. Again, like the kids say, you can beat your face with this stuff. You've got a highlighter. Let me just show you the 3 things we have so far for those of you that are new. We have highlighter, eyeshadow, and blush. Look at that. Wait till I do the Sephora box. You'll understand why that's such a big deal. We have lip mask, eyeshadow prime. We also have eyebrow gel. We have 3 different lip options. We have a gloss and a matte. And we have this beautifully colored lipstick. Great for fall and winter. And we also have a gel eyeliner, and we have an, a cream eyeshadow. So that's what we have from Ulta. And now we're going to go ahead and hop over to Sephora. Our Moving Lights box, Avid Day Calendar, 24 days. We've been at it for 22 days, and hopefully they don't disappoint. So here's day 22. Hopefully y'all see that okay. Yep. Let's see. It's kind of a small box. I mean, I probably shouldn't make that face. But it's more like an annoyance. It is, I will say, this is a much better color than white. Much better color than what they offered us before, which was white and a top coat. I mean, I guess you can make this nail art work with this ruby or this berry red. I like the color. Maybe they should have led with this early on, but it's still just kind of like, who slapped these boxes together? Literally. Wait till I tell you how much this box costs. We also have an emery board. We have all day hydrating eye brightening cream, which I've already said in previous videos. I gave the face wash away as a gift to someone. These are the 4 products that I like the most from the Avid Day Calendar because you can use them more than one time besides the nail polish. We have mascara, eyeliner, and a lip liner and tweezers. I just think that's good that there's something that you can use more than once. Cleansing wipes. Mitten, one-time use soap. You can't even decide if you really like the soap or not because you're only going to use it one time. And you can either use it as a body wash or put in a bubble bath. I personally am not a bath person. I'm more of a shower person. So anyways, that's just not enough soap. And then you have a foot spa, a mask, a facial, moisturizing, smooth, hydrating for your lips, anti-black circles, and blackhead remover. All the mask and the favorite stars, because I'm going to say stars now, of this entire show, is we got Miss Sylvia and her cousins. Why they picked silver? Don't ask me. I don't even know. Anyways, I'm going to hop off of here. You guys have an amazing day. Have an amazing night. Have a good morning, and I'll catch you on the next video.